this is Tableau Reader, right? Now there is Tableau server which I have installed over here. So just now I can I will show you apart later over there. Now you can check over here. There is Tableau server 8.3. Okay. So this is what I have installed, because there are companion version, and if you are installing Tableau server, there are minimum requirements of that for your machine. If that minimum requirements are not fulfilled, you cannot install Tableau server in your desktop, in your machine, right? So this is what, then this is your Tableau interface. Now in the left hand side there are multiple options to connect to database, right? In the middle interface you can see the visualizations whatever you are creating, right? And then in the right hand side there are links to enter into, like, training program. Okay, so these are web links which they have provided. So once you click on that, it will take you to the web where it is located, right? So basically we have to concentrate on this. So on the top of that, in the menu there is a file menu. So using file menu you can open new interface of Tableau, or if you want to open any particular file which you have created already, then you can open directly using here. You can go, suppose book 1 is a workbook which I have created, or day production is a workbook which I have created, so I can open directly over here. Or you can see your repository locations where it is, like these are the reports where I have located I have stored all these workbooks. You can see over here. Then in the second menu there is the data menu, so you can also paste some data, like you have clipboards and all, so you can paste over here. The third one is server. So as I have told you, once you have created Tableau dashboard, to make it available for your resource, you have to publish or deploy that workbook into Tableau server, right? So to publish that, you have to sign in into the server, give the URL of the server, then give the user ID and password. Suppose here it is localhost colon 8080. So once sorry, okay, it is not running right now. Okay, leave it. So now I have a couple of options. Hello?
Yes, I'm here.
Anyone else joined?
I have joined. I don't know who else is going to join.
No, anyone else have joined, I think.
I don't know.
Hello? Jinnat? Hello?
Yes, that is me. That is me, Gina.
Okay. Gautami, are you there?
Oh, I am here.
Okay. Now, there is an option to connect to database right now in the left hand side. You can see, again, Tableau has provided you to connect into multiple, almost 42 data sources. It has a basic local connector. So starting from your flat file, it can connect to your big data. Flat file, like you can connect Tableau into Excel, you can connect Tableau into CSV file, you can connect Tableau into Access, Microsoft Access, you can directly connect your Tableau into statistical file. So these are some of the flat files through which you can connect Tableau. You can in previously what the organization used to do, they used to store this data using Excel sheet or Microsoft Access, right? So Tableau also provide to connect, have a basic connector, local connector to connect into the Excel sheet. Apart from flat files, Tableau can also connect to RDBMS database system like your Oracle, MySQL, or you can use your Exa solutions. You can go for IBM DB2, IBM Netezza. So these are some of the RDBMS data sources to which you can connect. Tableau also provide to connect into transactional system, that is your SAP, right? Gautami, you have worked on SAP, right? So,
Yeah.
hello? Yeah.
Yeah.
So Tableau will provide you to connect into SAP, not directly to SAP, but it can connect to SAP HANA. It can connect to your SAP Sybase. It can also connect to your SAP BW, like that is your business warehouse,
Okay.
right? So these
Okay.
are some transactional data sources. Tableau also provide to connect to big data like Salesforce,
Mm.
MongoDB, like your Hadoop, right? So you can connect to this big data also. So for MongoDB, it doesn't have a native connector. For to connect to MongoDB, you need to buy one external connector, that is your what it's I will tell you the name, but it need an external connector to connect into MongoDB. But for Salesforce and Hadoop, it can directly connect it to, or then we can directly connect, right? So DataStax
I
Enterprise is also, yeah.
I have a question. The thing is like this data sources like Salesforce, etc., etc. Do we need some special adapter to connect to these data sources to extract data?
Yes. The first thing, Tableau provides native connector out of it. For every data sources, Tableau provides native connector. But these native connectors are present inside. I can show you the URL over here.
And do we need to know about these softwares to work with them?
No, no, no. It's basically straightforward thing. If you need to connect to Oracle, you have to install driver of Oracle into that, right? If you have to connect to Netezza or Salesforce, you have to install only the driver. You don't have to worry about what is going in the background,
Okay.
right? So this is your Tableau site. You can go to support over here, and there is a option for driver and activations, right? Just click on that. You will get the list of drivers which are supported for Tableau desktop and server. So there are two options. You can go for Windows and you can also go for Mac. So these are the database driver. These are the Tableau versions. So for example, I have to connect to Oracle. So what I have to do here, over here, this is Oracle 64-bit and this is Oracle 32-bit. Now I have to decide I have to tell which version of Tableau I am using in the background. So now I am using 9.0. So I have to download this 9.0 version of Oracle. So once you click on that, it will start downloading over here. Okay. Now once it is downloaded, you can install it. Now you are pretty straightforward. Once you have installed it, open your Tableau desktop again. Restart your Tableau desktop and start working on Oracle. Okay, so these are pretty simple
Uh,
straightforward steps also. So there are a list of drivers for
so,
every databases.
so, so once we install the driver, should it be on the desktop or on the server?
That is a good question. So by default, Oracle driver is installed in Tableau server. It comes with Tableau server, right?
Hello.
For any other, yeah. By default, Oracle driver comes with Tableau server. But apart from Oracle database, if you want to connect to any of the databases other than Oracle, you have to install the driver in your desktop as well as in your server.
Okay.
Suppose for example, I may have to connect to IBM DB2, right?
Okay.
So I want to work with DB2 as a backend. So what I have to do, in my local system, I have to install this driver. Now I have also to I have to install this driver again in Tableau server in the machine in which I have installed Tableau server, because what you are doing, you are creating the dashboards, you are creating the reports, right? Now once you have created the reports, you are publishing these reports into Tableau server. Now Tableau server also need this report to be communicated with to be communicated with DB2. Yes or no? Because you
Yes.
have created a dashboard, and from the data is coming from DB2 only, whether it is in desktop, whether it is in Tableau server machine. So now if you are publishing the dashboard in Tableau server machine, you have to install that driver in that machine only.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay. So this is what how we move. So you can find a list of databases which are supported in Tableau and their respective drivers over here. Excuse me.
And I have another question.
Sure.
So this installation procedure, is it same for both the desktop version and the server?
Uh, uh, Sorry. So the question, for desktop, the installation is pretty forward. You don't need anything to be interacted with. You just have to click next. So I will show you the installation also, but I've already installed everything over here. So if you have any laptop or anything with you, you can share the screen. I can show you, right? Hello.
Yeah.
So for Tableau desktop, yeah, for Tableau desktop, you don't have to worry. It's pretty straightforward, simple things to go ahead with Tableau desktop. But yes, in Tableau server, the installation is pretty simple, pretty forward. But the configurations for Tableau server, you may have to take a help of the administrator, right? So there are a couple of things which you must know before you install Tableau server. So I will tell you what are that things, like you have connections, you have your users. So there are a couple of things which you have to take care before you install Tableau server. But yes, Tableau desktop, it's pretty simple. You can also do it.
Yeah, I have another question. I know. Um,
Yeah,
so the user who will be accessing the report that is there on the server,
right.
um, do they need to install driver on their client?
No. So as an administrator of Tableau server, what I will do, so for example, you are the developer, right? And I am the administrator of Tableau server. And there is third party, like your users, right? Now you as a developer, you are saying, boss, this is what I am using as a database. Previously you were using Oracle, now you are using DB2. So you just have to tell me you are using DB2. So as an administrator, what I will do, I will install that driver in the machine where Tableau server is installed. So once I have installed, the end users can easily look or view the reports. They don't have to install it again and again.
Okay. Okay.
Just a minute, let me bring the water.
Yes.
Yeah, hello. Hello.
Uh,
Yeah. Are you there?
Thank you. Thank you, Subrukant.
Hello. Hello.
We are here.
Yes,
Yes, I
who is
can
there?
hear you.
Gautami?
Yeah, I can
Jin,
hear you.
can we move or we will stop?
Yeah. We can move ahead. I'm okay.
Okay, Jinnat, are you there?
Yes, we can. Yes, I'm here. I'm following you.
Okay. So now the question is whether the user have to install Tableau or these drivers into their machines or no. So the answer is no, because the driver is only required in the machine where Tableau server is installed. So only thing the end user will have to write the URL over here, write down the URL over here and move, enter and give the credentials. They don't have to install driver in their local machines whenever they are accessing the reports, right? Now, so if you have to connect to Oracle, for example, I will connect to Oracle. Just click on that, give the server name. Here, in case of server name, you have to give the IP address or the domain which your company is using, right? Then here the service name, it is optional, that will be provided by your DBA. You don't have to worry about that. And this is the port number, and the default port number for Oracle is 1521, and the user ID and credentials. So these credentials will be provided by your DBA. So once you have entered these credentials, you can click on OK, and you will enter into your Oracle database. Okay. Now let me connect to Excel sheet. So if you click on Excel, now these are the Excel sheet which we have. For example, I will connect to Superstore APAC. Click on OK. So it is executing query, like you select star from this database. So once it is executed, now these are the number of worksheets which are available in that Excel sheet. You are getting me? So for example, this is a worksheet, this is another worksheet, this is another worksheet, right?
Mm-hmm.
So in Excel, we treat every worksheet as a table. Getting me? So let me have that structure. Tableau documents. So this is the Excel sheet which we have connected. So these are the data. There you can see there is a order worksheet, there is a written worksheet, there is a people worksheet, right?
Mm-hmm.
So Tableau treat every worksheet as a table. It treat order worksheet as an order table, written worksheet as a written table, people worksheet as a people table, right? So that's why it is like this over here. You have order table, people table, written table. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
But in case of Oracle or any database, you have to show the schema. You know what is a schema, right? Hello,
Space.
in a database there is a schema. There is a database. There is a schema. Then inside schema there are tables, right? So you can say schema is a group of tables. Okay. So in an organization there might be different schema. For example, for HR department they will create a schema. For IT department they will create a schema. For business development they will create a schema. So they will put their respective tables into the schema, into their respective schemas only. Now you have to select which schema do you need to enter into that table. So first thing, in Oracle or in any RDBMS database over here, you have to enter the schema, then can select the table name. Getting?
Yes.
Now, as I have told you, there are three tables in this worksheet in the Excel workbook. The first one is order. So, for example, I have to check what is there in order table. So, what I will do over here, I will click on here, view data. So, once you click on here, it will show you the sample data which is present in order table. So, this is your sample data. The first row is your column name, category, city, country, customer ID. So these are the column names and these are the sample data present in this table, right? Hello.
Yeah.
Hello?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm here.
So these are the sample data which is present in order table. Now, once we have checked the data, now what we have to do, we have to bring this data into Tableau desktop. So what I will do, I will click on this, drag it over the interface present in over here. Drop it over here. Now what I can say, I have bought this order table into the interface of Tableau. So if I bought it, then what will happen over here? All the columns will be there. You can see all the columns of that table is present now. Now, sometime what happened? You may need to work on different tables, right? So you want to bring data from one table. You must also work. You may also need to bring data from second table. Excuse me. Hello. There's some background noise. Hello. Hello.
I can hear you.
Yes, we can hear you.
There's some background noise over there. Okay, fine. So that the order table has been loaded into Tableau. Now suppose I also need data from written table. So basically in any database terminology, if we need data from two tables, what we have to do? Can you explain? For example, I have XYZ table and ABC table, and I may need to bring data from both the table. What we have to do
Join.
then? Join, right?
Join.
Yeah, join. So now, for example, I have bought this order table data. Now I have to bring return table. So what I have to do? I will just click on return and drag it into the interface. So now we can say order table is joined with return table, right?
Yes.
Now to join data of two table. Hello, hello.
Yes, yes.
There is some background noise. Hello.
Yes, we can hear you.
Gina, can you put
Yes.
yourself on mute if you are not asking any questions? I think it's causing the background noise actually. Thank you.
Really?
Hello. Now it's okay. Hello. Hello.
I can hear you. There is no problem with that.
Okay, fine. So now, in a database concept, there are four type of join, like your left join, inner join, outer join, your full outer join, your right join, your left join, right? So in this case also, Tableau provides you four type of join. So if you click on this, the first one is inner join, the second one is left join, the third one is right join, and the last one is full outer join. Okay, so now you need to explain me all this join. Hello, do you understand the joining type, or will I explain you all?
Uh, I am familiar with the joins, but you can ask about Gina if she wants to.
Gina, are you aware of
Yeah.
join type?
No, I'm not. Can you explain, please?
Sure, sure, sure. So now
Thank you.
basically to join two tables we need a key, common key. For example, in order table, from order table we need a column, and from return table also we need a column to join two tables, because until and unless we have a common key in both the tables, we cannot join these two tables, and we cannot bring the data of these two tables. So basically to join two tables we need a common key. Now coming to join type, the first one is inner join. Inner join means based on the condition, based on the column name which you are providing as a key, it will look the common data out of it. For example, let me have this Excel sheet over here. For example, this is your registration number. This is your name. For example, registration number is your 101. Name is suppose Mary. Then 102. Name is suppose John. 103. Name is suppose your Hitesh. 104. Name is suppose your David. 105. let me suppose your you can say your Sachin. Okay. Now this is a data. This is the web data. So in this data, what I have done, I have a registration number column. I have a name column, and I have stored registration number and the respective name of that. Okay. Now, for example, I will give you give the name as details, student details, student table. Now, I will create another one table like here is registration number, then your marks. Okay. Now, for example, I will write 101. The mark is 85. Then 102. The mark is 95. Then 105. The mark is your 50. Okay. So these are two tables. This is mark table. Okay. Now, if I will bring the data of student table and mark table into Tableau, so and if I will go for inner join, so I will join. So Jinnat, can you tell me what is the common column out of these two tables?
Yes, it's registration number. I'm familiar with the concept. I just want you to kind of briefly go through it. I'm familiar
Okay,
with the
fine.
concept of tables and all. Yeah.
Okay, fine. That's good. So now, if I will join these two tables, it will bring the common data. If I will choose here inner join, so it
Yes.
will bring common data out of it based on that key. Okay.
Okay.
Now,
Yes.
now if we will go for left join, so what will happen? It will bring all data of left side table, but only common data of right hand side table. So if I
Okay.
will click over here, so all rows which are there in the order table will be there, but only common rows of return table will be there, and rest of the rows it will be null.
Yes.
Getting me? If I
Yep.
will go for right join, all rows of right table will be there, but only common data of left table will be coming into picture. Getting? So this is what right join. The last option is full outer join. So full outer join brings all data from both the table, irrespective of any commonness, irrespective of any integrity between them. Getting? So it will bring all data over there. Getting? So
Yes.
basically before you develop any dashboard, before you develop any reports, you have to understand your data. Then you have to go to create a data model in Tableau. So basically, this picture is called as data modeling of Tableau, in which you have to bring the tables into here. You have to decide the joining type. You have to decide the joining keys. Once you have prepared your data model, you can do analytics on top of that.
Uh, Excuse me, Subrakant.
Yeah,
I have a question for you.
sure.
Um, in your experience, have you ever used full outer join? Because I don't see why anybody would use full outer join.
Yeah, I have used full auto join for so many times. There are a couple of scenarios in which I have to join full auto join. So I may give you a simple scenario. For example, um, I have two tables. Like, so one is order table and one is your dispatch table, right?
Okay.
Okay. So now, for example, I will show you over here. Otherwise, you will not able to get it. So there is a order table. So let me write the like order number, and this is details. Okay, and this is order date. Suppose order number is 101, details is suppose I need a paying, and order date is suppose 25th October. Okay. Now suppose 102, I need, suppose now it is quantity over here. Okay. For quantity I require 25. Then I require some books. The order date is suppose your 20th September. Now I require some 10 books, right? So this is the sample data, right? Now in second one I have order number, I have dispatch number, dispatch date, and quantity. So what happened in general scenarios for manufacturing companies or for any your shopping superstore, whatever order you are placing, that order is not fulfilled by the organization in a single delivery, right? So they may need multiple delivery to complete it. Getting me?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Now, for example, I have a XYZ company and I deal with the I am a manufacturing company. So you are the customer of my company. So you are ordering something. You are ordering something, some product of my company. So you have placed the order. The order number is in this way. So, so what as a organization, what I will do, I cannot place these 25 quantities at a single moment of time. So what I will do, I will place first, I will place the order, I will deliver you, like I will deliver 10 quantity at the first time, then 5 quantities again at the second time, then at the third time I will deliver again 10. So I am delivering you for three times, right? So in the dispatch table, the enter of records will be like this: 101. Dispatch number is like your, just a minute. Dispatch number is 1. Date is your like 25th October, and quantity is 10. Again, order number is 101. Dispatch is 2. Your delivery date is like October and 5. Then again 101. Dispatch is again 3. Dispatch number, and delivery is on 27th October and again 10. So now I have delivered everything, right? Now what I have to do, now I have to do analytics on top of this data. I need order table, so you can say this is your order table and this is your dispatch table. Okay, now I have to bring the data of order table as well as dispatch table. So if I will go for inner join, and the requirement is like this, I need the details of order placed by my customer, and I also need the details of dispatched delivered items to my customer. Okay, so you got a requirement. You need to do analytics on the number of orders you have with your organization, and you also need to show the dispatch details, the delivery details of every order. Getting? So if I will go for inner join, so in this case, what can be done? So this is like in inner join only 101 order will be there, because inner join is common data. So I may not get the details of the order which is not being dispatched, right?
Yeah.
Right. So in this
Yes.
case, what I have to do, I have to bring all data of first table, then all data of second table, then can do the analytics, because I need all details of both the tables.
Okay.
So this is a scenario in which you can go for full outer join. Basic, Basically, Tableau doesn't provide full outer join for Excel sheet, so it only provides inner join and left join. Now it is invisible. Once you are connected with DBMS or RDBMS tables, these joins are enabled for you. Right join and full outer join. Okay.
Thank you, Sivakant.
Now, once you have created data, what you have to do? Have you understood everything?
So
Yeah,
just
I understood.
Okay, fine, good. So now that yeah, sure.
Subhakant, just one question. So you said that in Excel only the inner and left join is provided in Tableau in Excel,
Right.
but the right and the full outer is provided in what RDBMS table?
Yeah.
Okay.
So
But in
because
Excel only the first two joins.
for Excel sheet only first two joins are available, because uh, full outer and your right outer, why it is not there? Because it doesn't have, like in Excel sheet we don't have RDBMS type of concept, right? Relational things we cannot have in Excel sheet. So that's why Tableau doesn't provide this joining type over here. Once you have connected to any database, you can see these joins are automatically enabled for you.
Okay.
Okay. So for example, what I have done over here, I have used order ID as a key to join between two tables. So
Yes.
Tableau is so smart. If it will check the common names between these two tables. For example, in this Excel sheet, I have common name like order number and order number in both the tables. So when I will pick up these two tables in Tableau will automatically create a join between these two tables using order number. Okay, but if in case of order number, just a minute. Hello. But in case of order number, if I will have only order a serial number over here, so Tableau will not pick up this rows as a joining keys, because the name here in the first table is order number, here in the second table there is no such column as order number. So in that case, what we have to do, we have to select the column name on which we have to make a join, right? For example, here it is order number and here it is order ID. So I have to create it explicitly. I have to show the column as explicit column for joining type. It will not pick up automatically because the name of the column for both the tables are different. Got it?
Yep.
Oh.
So for example, this is a single key. For example, we can also join two tables two, based on more than one key also, right? So in that case, what you have to do, in that case you have to check it, like click on here and suppose for example, this is what I am doing, regions. So now this I have what I have done. I have joined these two tables again on another key like discount and reason of discount of order table and reason of return table. For example, that okay. So you can use more than one key to join two tables, and that if the column name of both the tables are not similar, then you have to do explicit joining on that, right? So in this case, you can see we know ki order number is similar with your serial number, so you have to join it explicitly. Order number of order table is equal to serial number of delivery table. Got it?
Yes.
Now, once you have created the joining type, you have two options over here, live and extract. Now, Tableau provides you the option to work with live data. It also provides an option to work with your extracted data. Extracted data, in sense, it is called as in-memory data. Okay? So live data means the data which is there in the table, you are connecting directly to it. And extract data means you have data in your table, you are bringing your data into the memory of Tableau to do the analytics. So there are a couple of regions where we go for live and where we go for extract. Okay. So, will we stop here?
Yeah, I have one more question, Suprikant.
Sure.
I don't know. I was going through a couple of Tableau training videos, and I came across something like, where they said like if there is no matching ID, like you were saying, like the order ID needs to match with the if there should be the same name for the
Yeah.
row, right?
Right. Name for the column, right?
Yeah, yeah. So if Tableau, we can actually rename the column name for that worksheet, I believe, right?
Right, right. We can also rename the column name of that worksheet. For example, if it is the Excel, you can do it, right? But if it's a database of table of a RDBMS, so instead of renaming it again, for renaming you may have to write a query, right, to rename that column. So better Tableau provides you an opportunity if you know key or in your table order ID is equal to your serial number, so you can make an explicit join on that. You need not have to do any renaming on top of that, because renaming may need in case of renaming you may need a help of your TBA, you may need the help of your SQL queries, right?
Oh,
So
okay.
in that case, you don't. I will recommend, if you know key which columns are your common key, which will act as a common key in both of the tables. You can directly join. You can go for explicit joining over there. You don't have to do any renaming on the columns.
Mhm.
Okay?
But in the worksheet, if you were working
Yeah,
in the
yeah,
worksheet,
yeah,
will it stay
yeah.
in the worksheet itself, the renaming that we do?
Yeah, we can do. So for example, order ID is there. So I don't require order ID to be displayed in front of the customer. So I need order number to be displayed so I can rename it in the worksheet.
Okay.
So that option is available with you. So you bring the data into the memory of Tableau, into the native memory. Once you have Tableau, you can do renaming as you can.
Okay.
But
And
but in case of database, don't rename it.
yeah, sure. Thank you.
Okay, Jinnat, have you any questions?
No, I'm fine. Thanks, Shubhakant.
So basically, we will continue tomorrow from here only. right? So because it's time for my office again, so I will have to move. Thanks for your support and thanks for listening me.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Thank you, Subrakant. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.